hold in my hand a ripe red apple. Looks delicious, doesn't it? Interesting thing about an apple. The fruit is good to eat, and deep inside you'll find several little brown seeds that you could plant in the ground and grow another tree to produce more apples. The fruit of the apple tree contains the seeds for the eventual production of more fruit. Well, I've observed that this is also true of revival. As I've studied revival over the past several years, the reawakening of believers to a renewed love for and devotion to Jesus Christ, I've discovered that the fruits of revival are also the seeds of revival. So if we focus on producing the fruit, we may be at the same time sowing the seeds for a new work of God in our midst. Let me illustrate. Take prayer, for instance. It's often been said that there has never been a spiritual awakening in any country or locality that did not begin in united prayer. Then, as in the case of the 1858 prayer revival, when the revival fires began to burn, that produced more and more prayer. It's also commonly acknowledged that when prayer begins to fade, so does the fire of revival. So you see that it's prayer that plants the seeds of revival, then revival produces the fruit of abundant prayer. So then, if we allow the Holy Spirit to produce the fruit of revival in each of us, we are planting seeds for revival to grow and spread and produce its fruit within the church and eventually the culture. So, over the next several weeks, I want to talk about several fruits of revival that those of us who hunger for revival and awakening in the church can ask the Spirit to produce in us, so that together we might see revival sprout and grow and produce the fruit of the Spirit in the church at large.